Everyone, and happy Friday. We have finally reached Friday this week. This is one of the slowest weeks of 2019. I think I said that about a previous week, but this one I think might take the cake. This week was so slow for me. So I'm so just overjoyed that it's Friday. You have no idea. But let's get into the goal for today. The goal for today, I think, is going to be another short one, like it was, like our goal was yesterday. Not because there's not a lot of content, but because I don't want it to be too much. So the goal for today is to be good. Okay, be good. And when I was looking at the definition for this word, there were literally so many definitions that it kind of blew me away, because when I'm thinking of good, I'm thinking of, I don't know, like if I were to compare good with our goal yesterday, which was to be excellent, I would think excellent had more of a value. And not saying that it doesn't, but good, just the definitions of good, it was like morally excellent or virtuous. In opposition of good versus evil, you want to be good, obviously, instead of evil. And then they had tons of thousands of other definitions that I can't even remember right now. If you want, go ahead and look them up for yourself. But when we are talking about being good today, that's exactly what we're going to focus on, is what I've already, the definition I already gave is morally excellent, as a, like, when you're thinking of good versus evil. And the reason we want to think about this today is because I don't think that we consciously think about that, about being good enough. In that instance, like being morally excellent or morally righteous or morally virtuous. We don't think about that enough. And I want to include this just for myself, but I know it's a we, just because I know you can look at the world and tell that, people aren't thinking about being good at all. And I think people sometimes will do good acts, just to make it so that, that takes up for, or that covers all of the wrong things that they've done. But actually defining yourself as a person that is good, that is morally righteous, that is morally excellent. I don't think people think about that a lot. And I honestly sometimes don't think people even care. I'll speak for myself, at least. Not that I don't care, but it's just that I'm not conscious enough of it to just be thinking about it every step of the day. And that's not how we should be. Every single step of our day, every single relation, or every single person that we encounter, every single relationship that we are in, we should always be thinking of the good thing to do. Even when the situation does not pan out how we want it to pan out, or even when the person on the other end is not necessarily being good to you. Okay, which is extremely important, because now this one I can speak for myself. I, a lot of times, give people what they give me. I'm not gonna lie. A lot of times I do, outside of work, of course, because that would just make for an awkward work environment. But outside of work, if you're being rude to me, well, I'm gonna be rude to you. Okay, and it sounds terrible, but it's the truth. It's completely the truth. So today we want to make sure that we are being good to everyone. We want to make sure that we are following our moral compass, really. And this goes back, I think there's been a lot of goals so far in the month of March, especially, that have really been honing in on making sure that we understand what our morals are, what our values are, what is guiding our life, what is the structure that we're going on, because obviously you can't follow a moral compass if you don't have any morals at all, right? So today we're going to work on being good, okay? Being morally righteous, being morally excellent, making sure that we are following our moral compass regardless of what the world is feeding to us, okay? We do not want to feed off of what the world is giving us. We don't, because that is just going to make for a terrible situation all around. For them, for you, just for the whole situation. Okay? So we're going to be good based off of what we are defining as good, which is morally righteous and morally excellent and morally pure and morally virtuous. So yeah, that is the goal for today, is to be good. I hope everyone has a fabulous Friday, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.